Hello world, hello Resolute, hello Admiral Saval. Can you hear me? I think so. Yes. Yes, you can. No, this is not a new Sassy.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga, indeed. Thank you, Nicole. Hello, everyone. It's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Friday, May 1st, 2020. Today is Sassy Girl's 4th birthday. Happy birthday to Sassy, who is outside with Mama Prey at the moment. But we will sing her happy birthday in a few minutes. Good morning, Jesus Christ. Good morning to Joe Lau, if you're here yet. But to everyone else, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you are. Resolute Germ was first and said hi. Welcome, Resolute. Admiral Saval was second. Said, yo, bird. Welcome, Admiral. John Street says, what bird got a new Sassy? So, no, this is not a new Sassy. LDG Pixels is in the house. Hello, LDG. Admiral Saval says, yeah, I asked people if the sound was okay. Admiral and Resolute said, yes, thank you. Cinnabon Bunny is here. Hello, Cinnabon. Cinnabon, have you heard anything about Strawberry? That is what we all want to know. Strawberry was sick this morning, and we were with Cinnabon as he took Strawberry to the vet. Rambling Canuck says, hello, Bird of Prey and all. Welcome, Rambling Canuck. Qapla. I got your tweet, Rambling. I'm all good. And Cinnabon wishes a happy birthday to Sassy. Thank you. John Street says, I hear Sassy trying to kill Bird with a pillow. No. She's not trying to kill me with a pillow or anything else. Zachary Gibbons is in the house. Hello, Zachary Gibbons. Says, hello, Bird of Prey, and happy birthday to Sassy. Thank you. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio, Bird of Prey, and chat. It's Mambo time. A little Mambo time. Mambo time has ended. Shronmore says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Mambo Prey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. Resolute says, Cinnabon, hi. How did everything go with Strawberry? Yes, please let us in. Rock Solid wants Dear Bop. I don't know, Rock Solid. You might be a bit disappointed. When I checked earlier today, there was only one Dear Bop. There might be more by now, but I don't know. Dear Bop might have run its course. Shromore says, greetings to the birthday girl, Sassy. Chaser of cats, eater of birthday cake, stalker of presents, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Arooooooooooo! Thank you, Shronmore. And unfortunately, I don't think we have a cake for Sassy. LDG says, Strawberry is eating now and doing much better. Awesome. Awesome. So good to hear it. And John Street says, Bird gives Strawberry some of Sassy's bone-shaped cake to her. If Strawberry wants some bone-shaped cake, we'll find a bone-shaped cake for Strawberry. But that is good news. I'm not used to getting to the end of the comments this quickly. And Rock Solid put in a $4 donation. $4 for Sassy's 4th birthday. Thank you so much, Rock Solid. And Sassy and Mama Pray are back in the house. So Sassy's fashionably late for her birthday, says Mama Sassy got a whole bunch of happy birthday wishes. So let's sing Sassy the happy birthday song. Alexa. She on? No. I can't see her. Alexa, sing happy birthday.
Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sassy girl. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And many more. Ah. Unfortunately, there's no Sassy cam on Bed Life.
No.
But yeah, Mama Pray is with her. She is doing well. Cinnabon says he's home on some meds. We'll have to watch him for the next 24 hours and hope he eats. Okay, well, is he eating already? Epic says happy birthday to Sassy, my birthday buddy. And you know what? Who also shared Sassy's birthday is Joseph Petrix, mostly Beagle Connie. So a happy birthday to Connie as well. On the other side of the world in Slovakia. Epic Beard said it's his birthday buddy. So does that mean it's your birthday too, Epic Beard? If so, happy birthday. I thought you just meant she was a buddy who's happened to have a birthday. But I miss things like that. Tubian says, Bird of Prey, hail Karoga, hail Karoga. Hail Mamo Prey, hail birthday Sassy, Hound of Karoga, Chaser of Cats, Scourge of Squirrels, and Ghost maybe. End of Ghosts maybe. Sassy is very in tune to ghosts and paranormal phenomenon. We often see her looking at things that don't exist. But she can see them. Josh Street says, it's Friday. Everyone is too lazy to type in chat. That's fine. That's fine, because I'm getting too lazy to read chat. I might have to install that thing Anti-Trigger has that reads the chat for me. Ultimate form of laziness. It processes my super chats and reads them, and I just sit back and let other people make videos for my channel. And Mike Richards sent in 2 Dear Bops, I guess. Okay. Rock Solid says now it's time to send Sassy back. No, we're not sending Sassy back to the mines. Sassy doesn't work in the mines. John Streets' Bird of Prey is your wafu in a box not listening to you anymore. Your waifu I don't know what that is. Zachary Gibbons says any more construction workers coming by for Sassy Bucket. I don't know if they were construction workers. But some people did pass in the last few minutes. And this morning was a construction worker, but earlier, maybe 15 minutes ago, Sassy was barking at people. The Epic Beard says, yes, today I'm 45. Happy birthday, Epic Beard. Congratulations on reaching 45. A number older than me, but not as old as Anti-Trigger. Comfortably in between. Happy birthday. Mamo Pray says happy birthday too, though now that I have in this NVIDIA software to cut back background noise, it's much harder to hear Mamo Pray now. Cinnabon said he had a few bites of lettuce, but still doesn't want to really eat. Okay, well, a few bites are better than nothing. Captain Track says hello to Cinnabon. Josh reads his epic happy day, getting closer to Anti-Trigger's age. Well, that's the thing. Anti-Trigger will always get older at a faster rate. than any of us. It's like a galaxy that's already moving at light speed of far away from us. And with the universe expanding, it only get further away as time goes on. It's funny how that works. Cinnabon says, hey to Captain Track. Epic Beard says, thank you from being old. Thank you, far from being old like Anti-Tracker. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. And wishes Sassy a happy birthday. Thank you. John Street says, Bird of Prey, it's Wafu. It's Waifu. I still don't know what that is, Josh Street. Well, Waifu? Captain Track says, the Epic Beard, happy birthday. And Josh Street says, the Epic Beard, you're a few billion years younger than Anti-Tracker. That could be true. So this morning, Sci-Fi Nation was streaming. I woke up at, 6, and Sci-Fi Nation had been streaming since 4 something. So I went on his stream. So I was on Sci-Fi Nation stream for, 4 hours maybe this morning. It felt like quite a while. So next week, I'm going to be interviewed. This will be my first interview I'm giving as a YouTuber by Rosetta Allen, who is one of Sci-Fi Nation's, one of the many members of the Sci-Fi Nation, I guess is the best way to put it. And it's probably going to be next Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern. And then after me, Sci-Fi Nation's going to do an interview with her. Now she's just about 1,000 subscribers, but she's done interviews with much bigger and much smaller YouTubers. So I'm happy to be following in a great line of interviews. And I think that'll be fun. So when we get closer to Tuesday, I will tweet out and I will remind everybody that I'll be on her stream for this interview on Tuesday. So that's really cool. And also, and I don't know if he's serious, how serious, but we was talking with Orville Nation, and we'd like to get some type of paranormal stream going, some type of maybe regular weekly paranormal stream. So I have to talk with him some more and figure out when would be a good time for that. I know I've done the Bird Zone here a few times. It seemed to have pretty good response, but I think it's better with someone else. So, if you're a little weak in one area, someone else might be able to fill in, or if one person has to look something up while the other one keeps talking, you can do such things. So I hope we'll move forward with something like that. So it looks like we'll have an interesting couple of weeks coming up. And of course, we're all waiting. Number one Sci-Fi has been in the hospital, but he has been able to attend live streams. So he attended one last night. He attended one this morning, which was good. We know he's okay enough. He's okay enough. He can go to live streams. It sometimes even comes on audio. He comes on, like if somebody's doing a StreamYard stream, he'll come on. So he sounded like himself. He's tired and in pain, but it was good to hear his voice and to know that he's in the hospital, but knock wood, he is still okay, and I'm sure he will get better soon. So we wish number one Sci-Fi a very I don't know what the right word is. A very quick recovery, but not quick. We want a good recovery. Or you want a good recovery. If it takes an extra couple days, let it be done right. So yeah. Captain Track says, hey to happy birthday, Epic Beard. I read that. Josh Street says, waifu is a term for a fictional character, usually in anime or related media, that someone has great and sometimes that someone has great, comma, and sometimes romantic. That's not even English. I mean, the words are English, but that makes no sense. Waifu is a term for a fictional character, usually in anime or related media, that someone has great and sometimes romantic. I don't know, but that's where it ends. There's no continuation. Jitsi says a waifu is a sexy, helpful Japanese wife, at least in his book. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Resolute Germs is Bird of Prey, waifu equal 2D animated girlfriend. Zachary Gibbons says wonder if DJ and Sci-Fi Nation made up. That's up to them. That is up to them. Epic Beard says hashtag free Sassy. Sassy, you can come here and we can celebrate our birthdays together. And I have bacon, lots of bacon. Epic Beard, you might get her there with bacon. She had a piece of bacon, a small piece of bacon this morning for her birthday. Zachary says, yeah, I heard about your astral plane. I enjoy the paranormal. Fan of Ghost Nation and Ghost Hunters. I don't watch either of those shows because they're never going to find any proof. And if they did find proof, I feel like it would make the news before the show aired. Nobody's going to hold back absolute proof of finding proof of ghosts until the show airs. And it's similar for Bigfoot and alien shows, right? I mean, if the show was ever able to prove conclusively Bigfoot was real, they're not going to wait for it to show up during, season 5, episode 16 of Bigfoot Hunter, right? It would just make the news the day they found it. That would be a news story. And if they actually found alien life proof, that wouldn't wait until some random episode of Ancient Aliens. That would make the news the day it happens. So I don't watch the Ghost Hunter stories. I can't get into it. Because, I think I know what's real, and I know what they're doing is not. Not Ryan Johnson donated $20. Thank you so much, Not Ryan Johnson, with a stipulation. Birthday treats for Sassy Fund. Don't eat them all, bird. Thank you so much, Not Ryan Johnson. We will get some treats for Sassy. Sassy, how much jerky you want? We'll get Sassy some good. So she wants all the jerky. Sassy, all the jerky isn't appropriate. How about in ounces? How many ounces of jerky? Yeah, she's like, I don't know. How much is an ounce? Is that more or less than a carload? Josh Street says, free #1 sci-fi from Kurogan Witch Doctor. #1 sci-fi is not in a Kurogan Witch Doctor hospital. I don't even think he's in a Kurogan hospital. He says the room is padded, though. So I'm wondering if he's even in like a medical hospital, or maybe he only thinks he's sick. B is here. B Cluette says, waifu is literally the Japanese pronunciation of wife. Interesting. Orville Nation's in the house. Says, hi guys. Qapla Orville Nation. In Orville Nation, how is it you do not have a wrench? That has been fixed. Resolute Germ says hello to Orville Nation. Vile Mike says howdy, folks. Vile howdy. No, howdy Vile. Welcome. Zachary says, yes, no need to free #1 sci-fi from Dirty Turtistani Hospital. Not Ryan Johnson says ounces, pounds of treats. Oh, Sassy, how many pounds of treats? Okay. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello. When I think of pounds of treats, back in my high school, they had a room just for vending machines. And one of the things that was in it, and I was quite overweight in high school. But one of the things that was in this vending machine was a bag, 1 pound of gummy bears. And more days than not, I would get that bag and I would finish it in class. I would just eat a pound of gummy bears. I wouldn't even eat it over the whole day. I'm talking about I'd eat it over the next 45 minutes of class. I miss those gummy bears. They were the best gummy bears I ever had. They don't make them like they used to. I tell you that much. Sassy, you want gummy bears? No. She wants jerky. I know she wants jerky. Sassy demands 47 pounds of jerky as an appetizer, says Schroedmore. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Good to see you. Orville Nation says, hi to Resolute Germ. Tubian says, bird of prey. Speaking of aliens, the government recently released footage of UFOs. Still doesn't seem to mean it's aliens, though. Yeah, I understand. So everybody's talking about, oh, the government released the official UFOs are real, and nobody cares. Well, two things. Number one, they released something that was already released last year. It's the same footage. We all saw it. They didn't deny it was real last year. They said it was real, but they didn't release their own footage. So now they released their version of the same exact footage that was released last year. And they reconfirm that it's real is that they don't know what it is, supposedly. So all that proves is that there are UFOs, in that there are things that government, Navy, military pilots have seen and tracked, and the military isn't telling their own people what those things are. So, yes, it's technically an unidentified flying object. Does that mean it's an alien object? No, it doesn't. And that's the thing. Until they actually come out and say, hey, guys, yeah, there's aliens are real, nobody's going to give a crap, because, frankly, we already knew this. I mean, we saw the video. What were they going to say? Oh, we know what it is. That's our, highly classified Tic Tac drone. No, they can't say that. They were never going to say that. So this is nothing new. It's just much to do about nothing, in my opinion. Now, yes, it was big news when it happened a year ago. Sure. But now, not so much. I think, though, they are slowly trying to turn public opinion to the fact that there is extraterrestrial life. And I think one of the next steps is going to be confirmation of so-called past life on Mars. Because we always get it in baby steps. They will confirm past life on Mars, and then eventually they'll confirm current life on Mars. Bacterial life, or a single-celled bacterial type life, not multicellular, not animals, just little bacteria. And then from there, one of two things will happen. They will either use that presence of life to stop a mission to Mars, because they'll say, if there's already life on Mars and we bring human beings there, we could damage Mars's biosphere, and that would be, so that we would just completely end the ever dream of going to planets with people. We'd only send robots that we could disinfect before sending, or that'll get people to go to Mars quicker. And slowly, I think they will eventually release to us the fact that aliens have been watching us, and they don't really know what's going on. That something's going on that they don't know what it is, that there are these crafts that they don't have an idea. Resolute Germ donated $10. Thank you so much, Resolute. Says, happy birthday to Sassy. This should buy her a whole rotisserie chicken. If we can't give Sassy a rotisserie chicken, the chicken bones are bad for her, but we can probably get her chicken. Mama Prey has some boneless chicken. We'll get Sassy some chicken. Thank you so much, Resolute Germ, and Sassy thanks you as well. So let's see. Orville Nation is cool. He got a wrench. Woo-hoo. Well, you're welcome, Orville Nation. Uncle Remus says the gummy bears are still with you, Bird. They are still with you. Yeah, I know. I know. Epic Beard says, you are what you eat. Bird is gummy bear confirmed. My Vile Mike says Tubian, but UFO means aliens because they said so in movies. Therefore, UFO in real life means aliens. Duh. Zachary Gibbons says, yep, Bird is a big, cute gummy bear. Lol. I always preferred the cherry and the green, whatever the green was. I still don't know what the flavor of the green was. Apple, maybe? Captain Track says, hello to Orville Nation. Jitsi says, no one cared back then, and no one seems to care now, which is weird. Not Ryan Johnson says, my high school had a student center and sold candy. I got in trouble since I would buy candy cheaper from Odd Lot and sell it during class. Always the man keeping me down. Well, good for you, not Ryan Johnson. Trying to outsell the school, underprice the school. You were bringing the savings to the students. That should have been completely allowed. Vile Mike says, I saw a UFO video. I saw the UFO videos. All were on thermal cameras. To me, they look like artifact errors. Artifact errors that they track for dozens and dozens of miles. Orville Nation says hello to Captain Track. Tubian says, Vile Mike sounds legit to me. Uncle Remus says, maybe the aliens brought Bird the gummy bears. Jitsi says, it's the Atlanteans. And Fortean Barber just grabbing a drink, and I'll be back for a bit. Very cool, Fortean Barber. Fortean Barber also has done some videos on this UFO stuff. You guys should check it out. Zachary says, maybe it's a future bird of prey who went back in time and his spaceship to visit us. It could be. Vile says, aliens are watching us and their facepalm and pretend they don't know us. Tubian says, Vile could be, it could be kind of look like a saucer to me, but that could be pareidolia. The mind sees what it expects and wants it to see. Star Trek Nitpickers is in the house. Qapla says, happy birthday, Sassy. Woohoo. Live long and prosper. Thank you. Strommer says, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Joe Lau says, good morning to the chat.
It's a fake.
And Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat. Thank you. Says, hello world. It's Joseph Opay2. 26 minutes late. FU YouTube. Sorry to hear that, Joseph. And I did wish Connie a happy birthday as well. Connie being Joseph's dog, who has the same birthday as Sassy. But she's 13, yes. So much older than Sassy as doggy ages go. Actually, as any age goes, there's a big difference between 4 and 16. I mean, once they get to 40, then it's not that big of a deal, but that doesn't usually happen to dogs. Yes, Mama, pray. Huh?
You just said 16.
I thought I said 13. Okay, so 13 and 4, it's still a big difference. So Joe Lau says, good morning, chat, Birdo Praying family. Thank you, Joe Lau. Qapla. Shromor says it was swamp gas with Venus reflecting off a weather balloon. That must have been it. Joe Lau says, how long have you been on, Bird? Just got noticed. Oh, about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes. Now, I'm sorry you guys got late notice. We've just been talking through the chat. Star Trek Nitpicker says, Commander Corbo says aliens don't exist. Well, Commander Corbo is wrong, Star Trek Nitpickers. Joe Lau says, hello to Joseph. And the Epic Beard says, Joseph, my birthday is today too, 45. Tell the pupper, happy B-Day. Mike Richards says, that was our saucer. Sorry, signed Emperor's Altar. Well, maybe he can make an official apology in Bed Life. Not Bed Life. Wow. Dear Bop. which I guess we should go check Dear Bop now. I feel like I'm cheating or something because I'm actually keeping up with the chat. I don't know. Okay. So we have 4 Dear Bops. So that's certainly a doable amount. Let's read the first one. Dear Bop. Can you guys read it? No, I have to adjust the size. There we go. Dear Bop, I have writer's block. Can you please sell me a story of yours so I can write about it as if it were my own? I saw a TV show where they did this and it worked out just fine. Anonymous Trekker. I did see a TV show where they did this. Wasn't it Seinfeld? Didn't Kramer sell a story to Elaine for her boss's book? And it didn't work out well. No, Kramer got mad when he couldn't tell the story anymore. He sold that story. No, you're lying. It didn't work out well, which means I'd have to charge twice as much as I was going to charge. But I can find a story. You tell me what you want the story to be about, or if it's my choice, and I will charge you for the story. Oh, what's a fair amount for having a piece of history? The low price of $1 trillion, says Mama Pray. No. We'll say $10 a word. The only thing is that I decide the length of the words I need to tell you about it. So you need to give pre-approval for several $1,000s. And of course, we'll refund you anything I don't actually use. But yeah, I'll find you a story. Just tell me what you want the story to be about. And if it's nothing, I can do a story about nothing too. Dear Bob, every time I write to you, I wake up the next morning with a headache. Wait a minute, it's Friday, you son of a bitch. Signed, Emperor Zoltar. Emperor, your UFOs are crashing into our planet. And Thomas Potts with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Thomas Potts. Is there going to be a screen coming up? Usually something happens. Uh-oh, what just happened? Anyway, Thomas says, I'm busy moving, but have a happy birthday, Sassy, the real leader of Karoga. Thank you so much, Thomas Potts. There it is. There it is. Where are you moving, Thomas? Have a safe trip moving, I guess. Where did I end up? Here. Interesting. Yeah. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, the price of a trillion Karogan rounds is $10 US. It's not what I said. That is not at all what I said. So you wake up with a headache. Every time I write to you, you wake up with a headache. Yeah, well, you see, Emperor, it's because your wife is administering the whack-a-mole collection, the Karogan whack-a-mole collection. So I think you should just stop trying to message me and you'll probably stop waking up with a headache. I'm just saying, I think. I can't promise. I can say that the headache is in no way related to me. And thank you. Come again. Dear Bop, the new Whackin' Orphan from Birdco works great. He. Signed, Empress Trixie of Gump. You see, Empress Trixie, you're hitting him a little too hard. He's waking up with a headache. You either hit him a lot less hard so he doesn't wake up with a headache, or a lot harder so he just doesn't wake up. It's your choice. But I think the current situation is not sustainable. he's going to get suspicious. Dear Bob, no advice needed, just wishing the great hound of Karoga a happy birthday. Oh, thank you so much. Sassy, you got an anonymous happy birthday message. She doesn't seem to care. Ah, we got another Dear Bob. Dear Bob, great God Emperor, we have successfully liquidated the CCC again, but the canyon we're dumping the bodies into is now full. Can you please give some time for the buzzards to pick the corpse down before ordering another liquidation? Now, it depends. If they become insolent again, they'll have to be liquidated again. If they're not naturally decaying fast enough, you can always, well, use your imagination, right? What would a Boy Scout do with 2 sticks and a match? Just use your imagination. Do that. If the bodies are still too high to accommodate new ones. Okay, let's come back to the comments.
Hi, I'm Nicole
Oh,
DeBoer.
hello,
I played
Nicole.
Lieutenant
I
Ezri
forgot
Dax
about
on
you.
DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga. Thank you, Nicole. Okay. Vile Mike says, as for it being an artifact era bird of prey, it would make sense to me they would hide the floor in the thermal tracking tech on our F-18s and F-22s enemies could exploit. Remember the UFOs. Maybe. Thomas is bird of prey, not too far. Very cool that you're not moving too far. Vile Mike says, had no radar signature, or they could have visually, or they could not be seen visually, but the AMRAMs use the thermal tracking from the firing jet to help them lock onto targets. I don't know those details. Zachary says, I think Thomas Potts is moving to from Turkestan to Karoga for a better life. Well, that would be great. 14 Barber says, Jim Beam apple is life. I don't think that apple. Gummy bear apple. Josh reaches bird of prey. Anti-trigger is kicking Thomas out of his small office behind the small door in his office to the small room in your basement. If he is, I mean, Thomas is welcome if he's changing allegiances. 14 Barber says, Orville Nation, hey, bud, are you okay? And Mike Richards says, wow, just wow. So let's go over to our web browser and check on some things we haven't checked on in a while. First, there's my favorite internet drawing board. This is, I know this is hard to understand, but I will put in the link. And this is my section of the board. Now, obviously, it's not mine. I don't own it, but this is where I drew out JUOT.net, Birdo Prey 5. I made the little Klingon symbol, and I put all the colors in. I think someone else wrote out Qapla for me. So that was nice. And I check back here every few days to make sure the immediate area around here is clear of any stray marks. Like, see this stray purple here or something? If I want to get rid of it, I gotta click on the second, not the darkest color, not black, but the next to black. And then you click it with your mouse. Now, the first time you click, you have to do this CAPTCHA. Now, this CAPTCHA, I'll be honest, is one of the hardest CAPTCHAs I've ever understood. I don't, basically, this is what it's supposed to be ordered on the bottom, and the top, it's zoomed out or zoomed in. So this has to go here because it's got an angle. This also goes there because it's a line. This is in the right place. This is in the right place. I assume this is in the right place because these all look correct. So we will send, and yes, we passed it. So once you pass the capture, you can go in and you can edit, but you can only edit a single pixel every 3 or 4 seconds. So like here, it actually takes time. And see, here's a red one. We want to get rid of that stray red one. Somebody is writing in it right now. Somebody has come here and they're writing. So we'll let them go about what they're doing and we'll take a look. But look at how big this is. Okay, I zoomed out with my mouse. In fact, let me take the real mouse because it's got the wheel, which is a lot easier to control. So you can zoom in and zoom all the way out, and then you can move around this thing, and you can see some of the coolest drawings. People who have spent weeks and months and years on drawings, and there are whole Discord groups of people that come together just to plan a drawing. So like this isn't made by one person. There's probably a dozen people that are all together working on my dentist. Okay, guys, be right back. It's my dentist.
When that sun breaks out, lift up your head and shout, it's gonna be a great day.
Kellogg's waits for you, that spirit comes shining through, promising you a great day. How could you think of starting this bright new morning without your K-double-L? Oh, it's double good with Kellogg's, you'll have a great day.
Kellogg's has been making great days for more people for more years with more cereals than anyone. Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes, Product 19. Trust your mornings to Kellogg's.
Very best part of starting your bright new morning is Kellogg's way. It's not far away. Kellogg's will help you say there's gonna be a great, we're gonna see a great, it's gonna be a great day.
Break free and feel. Feel how splendid you are with the fragrance created by Gloria Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a rich, expressive fragrance that reveals to the world just how splendid you are. Vanderbilt, let it release the splendor of you. Vanderbilt.
We know you. Let it rain, you say to her. We'll have a wonderful day. And you pour the Almaden. Almaden Chenin Blanc. Fragrant, fresh, delicate. It's one of your favorites. We know the wine you like because we've been making wine longer than any other California winery. We know you. We make your wine.
Time takes you beyond the news.
Time flies and you are there. Time cries and lets you care. You understand the world.
Sorry, guys.
This week,
Dentist.
Time helps you understand the spoils of war, the diplomatic and human costs of victory in Lebanon and the Falklands.
Read time and understand.
The Falklands. Holy crap. What's going on in the Falklands? So apparently dentists are allowed to come again. So my dentist is going to come Monday at 1:30 in the afternoon. So hopefully we'll be done in time for bed life. Knocking wood. He says, I think he said he's had it and he's over it. So hopefully we're okay. I worry. I'm a bit worried, but I also know that my tooth is on borrowed time. that it's got to be looked at. It has to be looked at. So, yeah. So what we got on here? We got some chats. Mike Richards says, wow, just wow. Epic Beard says, drawing. Mike Richards says, Doc Comrade, what are drawings? Drawings. Angarima says, open up and say, ah, bird. Yeah, well, it's not good. I'll be honest. Carl says, I hope everyone is well. Vile Mike says, what the hell are drawings? Zachary says, please put the dentist on speaker. Let's all hear. No, the dentist, in fact, specifically said there was no way he wanted to be on YouTube. We jokingly said, can we YouTube it? And he was like, no. He was serious. Carlo says, happy birthday to Sassy. Thank you, Carlo. Vile Mike says, damn it, Joseph, you beat me to a question. Joseph says, Vile Mike, I've beaten the Epic Beard. I win. Let's see. In the category facial hair, sure, says the Epic Beard. 14 Barber says, there was an awful war, Bird of Prey. It wasn't great. My godfather, wait, let me see, I'm missing. My godfather's brother was in that war. Oh, the Falkland War, yeah. But it's obviously not going on anymore. It's an old commercial. Uncle Remus says, make sure you social distance from your dentist. It's not going to be possible. Vile Mike says, dentists can come again. How long has it been for them? I would not want them near my mouth. Joseph is knocking wood. The dentist can come again. Dirty, dirty. Jesus Christ, you sick bastards. Ms. Mouse is Bird of Prey. You're letting citizens into the public now, apparently. Zachary says, hope all goes well with the dentist. Thank you. Uncle says, don't let your dentist pest Sassy. Sassy could get it. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. Whatever being drawn is done. Resolute says, Monday Bird will be hosting Bed Life High. No, he doesn't. He might give me a needle, but he's not going to give me any pills or any gas. Mando says, hey to Bird of Prey. Thank you, Mando. Hello, welcome. Qapla, Mando. Captain Trax says hello to Mando as well. And 47 Yorktown says, happy 28th birthday to Sassy. 28 in human years. Yes. Ozzy NF says, birthday, Bird of Prey, happy cake day to Sassy. Thank you on her behalf. And Miss Mouse says, bird on laughing gas, I want to see. I was on laughing gas as a kid a couple of times. But, I don't think it does anything for me. But anyway, so I was just admiring some of the intricate detail here. I mean, you got some of these, look at these tiny things. Okay, people worked on, sure, one person could have done a number of these, but then you get some of these that take just to make this whole area red, and that looks bad. So we're not going to go to that particular section. But there is some, oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. I mean, it's not my kind of tea. It looks like My Little Ponies as Cylons attacking something. But, I mean, just to make this flag, that takes... Now, there are people that make bots that try to do them, but they try to ban the bots. But most of these are just groups of people that work hard, and they come together on a picture, and they just do it pixel by pixel by pixel. There is a lot of My Little Pony, huh? Surprising amount of My Little Pony stuff. It was not so much My Little Pony last time I checked around. That's why you got to constantly... Oh yeah, the Brazilians. There's a big Brazilian presence on this site. So, and you definitely want to bookmark where it is you're drawing, because every time you move the browser, the you don't want to see that word. We should maybe clear that word up one day. Yeah, if you move around and you don't know where you are, you're unlikely to ever find get F to vandals. You're unlikely to ever find where you are, so that's why I know I put the damn it. I put the URL in the browser so I could paste it in and go back to it. So, Jaloja. Okay, fun. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Someone wrote Jaloja. And that's fine. Qapla and Jaloja. So yeah, people understand how it works. Eventually, we'll just clear out. I mean, I hate writing over what someone else did, but for right now, what I've been doing is like moving like this purple thing. I've been moving it a pixel up. Like I put a pixel here and up here. I'll show you. I get the right purple. I think it's the dark purple, yeah. And oh, come on. Don't tell me you have to do the capture. Oh, I left the page. I left the page, so I have to do the capture again. What bull crap. Fuck, I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Okay, that's that. That is that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. Okay. Man, that's a hard one. That was a hard one. But what I've been doing is basically moving it up slightly so that hopefully the person who made it doesn't realize I've been erasing it. I've just been moving it up a pixel at a time to try and get everything away from my box here. I don't know what these red marks are. So somebody is writing more. Are they going to write Mamo Pray? If somebody could draw a Sassy picture or something over here, that would be cool. We'll come back to that. Let's check on nation states. The Republic of Karoga. This is nationstates.net. Let's check if there's an issue. Oh, mining blues. I wonder what this issue is with mines. An international human rights organization is petitioning for regulation of electronics manufacturing sourcing of cobalt, a ferromagnetic metal that is used in many high-tech devices. The net-distributed PSA video entitled A Blue Movie for Maximum Hits shows troubling images of mine in undeveloped nations with poor human rights records, even child labor workers working in heat-breaking conditions, in heartbreaking conditions. The debate. Trendy smartphones come with a human cost that most are unaware of, tweets activist Milhouse Fitzgerald. Corporations should be providing documentation proving it's an ethical supply chain. No, that's too much. You've got to move with the times, declares Phones for Them spokesperson Stephanie May, trying to sort her overhead projector ACTs into the right order before her presentation. Absolutely zero Karogan children were harmed in the making of this product. Since when have you been responsible for the labor standards of other nations? Crazy legislation is just going to add to the cost of the production. That means high price hikes and lost jobs right here in Karoga. Instead, announce that you'll just trust the industry to self-regulate, and we'll do it right by the economy and by our shareholders. I think that's what we're going to go with. You've got a lot of heavy metals here in Karoga, asks Environmental Minister Barbie Show. No, I'm not talking about this awful guitar and drum solo, noise pollution, angry teenage boys call music. Wow. I'm talking about all that cobalt, cadmium, and so on, all locked up inside used batteries and old electronics. Institute mandatory recycling. No, fuck you, mandatory recycling. I don't own my own country, so I could do mandatory recycling. Perhaps if we weren't allowed to throw away old electronics in the first place, this wouldn't be a problem. No, how about FU? How about FU? No, we're gonna go with this person. We'll let the industry self-regulate. We can't have anyone looking in on our minds. The latest must-have U phone is 1/4 millimeter thinner than last year's U phone. Awesome. Progress. Progress continues in Karoga. So all's good. Powerhouse economy. Don't worry about civil rights or political freedom. Those are just extra. Oh, also, there's been an update at birdwillpray5.com. Before I forget, let me go to birdwillpray5.com. So it looks mostly the same. You can donate if you wanted to. My channel, the Mamo Pray channel, and the link to the Bird Will Pray 5X channel, the link to my Discord, the link to Dear Bop if you want to write in a Dear Bop, you can. And it's now protected by Google reCAPTCHA, so it has stopped all the spam, I'm happy to say. No spam since I added that. And it's obviously I added it correctly since it's working. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, it's Dear Bop. My forum, if anybody's interested in joining my forum, I don't know if you would be, but the link is there. The link to me on Twitter, on Gab, on Facebook, on BitChute, and on Minds.com. Not that I really visit any of those places except Twitter. Subscribe to me on Subscribestar if you want. Buy Bird Will Pray 5 merch. That's my Teespring store. You can get the t-shirts and the mugs, and the Sassy collection is there, but that's not new. My link to my profile on Steam, if you want to be friends on Steam. The Republic of Karoga on Nation States, which is where no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Again, I have pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, that's where we were just before. And the affiliate links. This is what's new. So recently, I don't have affiliate links anymore for Amazon Canada, UK, or Germany. So I can only do affiliate link for Amazon.com, which is the USA Amazon. So or Canada, I don't have that either. So if you're not buying from the United States Amazon site, then thank you, but no thank you. You can't use my Amazon affiliate link. But if you are buying from USA Amazon, please use my affiliate link. I get a percentage. It helps me. It helps the channel. It helps Mamo Pray and Sassy. Same with Walmart, Target, Hulu, the streaming service, Lego, and DoorDash. Now, I added those a while ago. But what I added new to the page is a full list of affiliate links. And they're going to keep growing as I get more. But if you click on this full list, and this will resize depending on the width of your browser, So you see, if you have a narrow, like a phone, you're only going to see 2 columns. But if you have the room, you'll see the 3rd column, with just extra detail. So this, on the left side, is a link to Amazon, to CBS All Access, even though I warn you, don't buy this. But if you do, use the link. Cameo, if you want to get a cameo going, you want a celebrity to say something for you, use my Cameo link. You just click on it. You'll get $5 off your first celebrity cameo. DoorDash, Home Depot, Hulu, Lego, Shipt is it's like Instacart. It's another grocery shopping service. Netflix, obviously everybody knows what Netflix is. Target, Teespring, TripAdvisor, because one day we will be going on vacations again. Vimeo, if you want a professional Vimeo account, you can get it through here. And of course, Walmart. And you can click on these links. And if you're going to copy a link, like let's say you want to say, hey, I don't want to ever forget to use your Amazon link. I want to put it in my browser as a shortcut. Then just double click on the URL, right click copy, and you can add it to your browser. You know, you can right click on an existing and just paste in the URL to override it and hit save, and you'll save it as your URL in your browser. Or you send it to a friend, whatever you want to do. But any of these you use will help me and Mama Pray and the channel and Sassy. And eventually Sisso Pray and the baby for sure. So thank you. So if you can't send super chats, or you don't want to for whatever reason, but you don't mind doing something that costs you absolutely nothing, those are great ways of helping out me and the channel. So thank you in advance. And of course, you can order, there's 2 versions of Make Klingon Great Again hat. One which you can order from Amazon, and one that you can order on the merchandise on the Teespring store, which I guess I should have scrolled down to the bottom to show you. Yes. It takes a minute to load. There they are. So you got three separate of the Make Klingon Great Again hats are down here. So just if you wanted them, it's not a big deal. And I see we've got another Dear Bop. So let's go back to Dear Bop mode and take it. Dear Bop, have you cleaned the blood from the walls in your basement? I'd like to know, since the evil turd is kicking me out of his office, but is keeping my Eagle Moss ships. Sad face, signed Anonymous Potts. There's no blood in the basement. You are welcome. We will dig out a small hole for you behind a wall in the basement to make you feel at home, Anonymous Potts. It's a real shame about those Eagle Moss ships. I might have someone who can get them for you, and he is absolutely not hiding out in the TARDIS in Anti-Trekker's garage. Speaking of the TARDIS, this Saturday, which is tomorrow, yes, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9.
This isn't getting old.
And I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel.
Hail Karoga. So tomorrow, I believe on Orville Nation's channel at 6 p.m. is going to be the second try at the Doctor Who debate, the great Doctor Who debate with DJ Odyssey on one side and meteorologist Katie on the other. Also on the other side is Peggy, who was at the last debate, PJ from Orville Nation mediating, and then there'll be somebody else on DJ's side whose name I forgot, but it'll be 2 versus 2 in a smaller setup, and this way the person making the argument isn't going to be the same one setting up, reading chats, and doing everything else. So I think they've got a good system this time. I know people weren't so happy with listen, the first debate, there was a good stream, but as the debate went, it just didn't feel right. But I think we'll have a better opportunity this time to see an actual debate. So be ready for that tomorrow if you're so interested. Oh, we had 37 watching at one point. Damn it. I mean, I'm happy with that. I just, I don't know. I feel like I should have done more today. I was quite tired before we started. And then the dentist called, and then everything else. And then I went into a 15-minute commercial about my website. Oh, great. Josh reads his bird of prey, whatever, being as John is drawn. I read those. Aberjam is in the house. Says hashtag free Nicole. Nicole is not being held, Aberjam. If she was, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be busy. Mr. Miles says bird is a brony. Confirmed. Epic Beard says morphine is the true laughing gas. When I broke the ankle, it gave me a good dose. Woo. Last time I had morphine, Epic, it had been completely, I'd gotten used to it. So it did nothing for me. It did keep me awake. It had like a paradoxical reaction. When the nights I would stay up were the nights they gave me morphine. They would say, oh, this will make you go to sleep. Nope. I was up all night when the nights they gave me morphine. And didn't do shit for the pain. In the beginning, it did. I got like 2 minutes of relief for, when they would give it to me. And I had an A-line put in. So they would inject it straight into my heart. And let me tell you, when they were injecting morphine straight into your heart, it did feel good. Like I said, I got about 2 minutes of relief from incredible, overwhelming pain. And I argued with the doctors. I was like, I need more. And they were like, you can't have any more. It could kill you. I'm like, you idiot. That dosage is based on like a 150-pound person. I was still 280 pounds or something at the time. Like, just give me some more morphine. I talked one doctor into giving me more, and then we never saw her again. I don't know if they fired her or transferred her or something. I think she got in trouble because I talked her into giving me more. Not that I was anywhere close to being overdosed, but that's a shame. I liked her. Yosef says a colleague of mine looks like most badass biker. Has in the lab the largest collection of My Little Ponies I've ever seen. Wow, Yosef. So Yosef knows the badass brony. Brazilians or Brazilians? Billions of Brazilians. Mike Richards. Angrimus is a turd monster, Tetris thing. Third is first. Last is third, says Jitsi. 14 says that was a Tetris thing. Yeah, it did look like a Tetris. Shrumore says it will descend into My Little Pony nature shows. We see the next generation of Little Ponies being created very soon. Algorimus's bird was sweating with that puzzle. What puzzle? A puzzle. Uncle Remus has got to run. Have a good one. I'll take care, Uncle Remus. Everybody's saying goodbye to Uncle Remus. Shrome was a bird of prey. Do you think it's actually not My Little Ponies, but support for DJ? Hashtag vote Rainbow Unicorn 2020. I think it's My Little Pony because, as you note, there wasn't a lot of rainbow. Joe Lau lost his left earbud. I am so sorry, Joe Lau. I only keep the earbud in my right ear. So, yeah. Zachary says, we don't do recycling in Karoga. Yeah, F that. If I wanted to recycle, I would stay in New York City. Although even New York City has cut back tremendously. They're no longer going to pick up electronics. And they for God knows what reason, they said, oh, let's start composting, and gave everybody a brown composting garbage can. And nobody uses it. And then I got the message today that due to budget cuts, because of the virus, they're going to they're going to suspend the pickup of curbside composting. So if you do put out any composting, it's just going to get thrown away as regular trash, which I have it on good authority. All our recycling gets thrown away as regular trash anyway, because no one is buying the recycling stuff anymore because it's so dirty. Even China doesn't want it. I think recycling just makes people feel better about themselves. Recycling is not profitable anymore. It hasn't been. There was a noise outside. That's why Sassy. Epic Beards' bird is doing commercials for his... I'm sorry. I just wanted to give people a heads up. Joseph says, where's your join button? I never finished it, Joseph. I did get approved for the join button, but I didn't use it because, frankly, I get more money if people use Subscribe Star. But I do understand that the join button is much more visible. So I will be setting up the join button in the next week or so. I do know that. Carlo Albanese says Sunday. Spam on Dear Bop. I don't know. We'll see. Josh reads says, Bird of Prey, there is a Mamo Prey that replaced your name. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, there's a Mamo Prey that replaced your name. No, on the website, you can go to Bird of Prey 5, Mamo Prey 5, and Bird of Prey 5X. You can use any of those are all separate channels. Joseph says Joe Lau, Samsung, or Apple. And Star Trek Nitpicker says member to like. Remember to like, I get it. And Joseph says 37 people were watching. Damn, we're down to 27 now. Joe Lau says neither, some cheaper brands. Fortean Barber says, got to run, catch you soon. Thank you, Fortean. Joseph says run slowly. Joe Lau says it's the first way I lost it. I think I fell asleep the bus and it fell off somewhere. Oh, wow. So it's wireless earbud. Joseph says she is so cute. I'm assuming you meaning Nicole DeBoer. Yes, she is. Zachary says, yep, tomorrow is Saturday. They tried to fool me, but they couldn't. Yes, and tomorrow is Cinema Saturday. And finally, Judge Dredd 1995 is going to be tomorrow on Cinema Saturday. Epic Beers is, I think that is getting and should be removed content. I think that is getting and should be removed. I don't know what that is, Epic. What you're talking about. Joe Lau says, yeah, he was just going to say she is kind of nice. Lol. Joseph says, yesterday's Orville Nation stream was epic. It was. After I stream ended, I headed over to Orville Nation stream. Actually, I headed over to Trek Yards and then Orville Nations. And man, Orville Nation did have an epic stream yesterday with Rico E. Anderson, who played the Mocklin Doctor in Orville Season 1, the one who did the sex change, spoiler alert, who did the sex change on the Mocklin baby. And he's done so much else in sci-fi and non-sci-fi, and he is a total nerd, and it was just good. Good seeing them interview him and him talking, and he's a Klingon at heart. He's a fellow Klingon at heart. Oh, definitely good. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, someone added a few things to your Bird of Prey, JUOT.net. Oh, did they? Maybe I need to check on it before I put it visible for... oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll put it. Qapla, Jaloja, Sassy was added, and Mamo Prey was added. So thank you. So I'm going to have to move this SOS down a couple of pixels. Very, very cool. Very cool. Thank you. And we're coming back to the main camera again.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9. And I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
I don't think that's ever going to get old. And then I get to watch her come across the screen on here because it's delayed 10 seconds. Double Nicole. So thank you, Josh Street. Joe Lau says it was a good idea to stuff hours to make. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Hours of makeup waiting for you, Bird. Jonathan Malls says, Bird of Prey, how could you feel if CBS took control from Creation Entertainment and ran Star Trek conventions? I had no idea who runs Star Trek conventions, Darth Maul, so I don't know that it would bother me. I had no idea that Creation Entertainment ran Star Trek conventions. Do they run every convention? Because that would seem monopolistic. Star Trek Nitpicker says Sassy's dentist is calling next. Captain Track says hashtag free Aberjam. Joseph says I want to go to the dentist. She canceled all appointments. Star Trek Nitpicker says Morphine, the band is amazing. And Joe Lau says so is Barbie. Resolute says F the join button, use Streamlabs, and subscribe star. Joseph says recycling can be profitable only if it's really, really clean. It's got to be like 99% pure. And this city is barely 90% pure. Epic says, never mind, Bird. It was a joke about the Dax video getting old and should be retired. Oh, never. It'll be a long time before I retire Nicole DeBoer. Maybe I won't have her show up every time, but at least once a stream. JD Brisbois, Qapla JD says, Joseph is, it totally can. I held a company that made furniture and home decor products from reclaimed woods. Reclaimed woods is something different. I have cousins in Arizona that love, I mean, if you have an old barn or something, they will come and tear it down just to get their hands at that old wood. Dan23 says, hello, Qapla, Dan, welcome. Yo's a Bird can see Nicole come on the stream twice. Resolute says that will never get old. Captain Track says hello to Dan23. Jitsi, I wonder if she comes with the stream too. If she comes with a stream too. Dan says Nicole DeBoer was in an episode of Stargate Atlantis. And Jitsi says she was nice in the Dead Zone too. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to... What time is it? I know, guys, my heart's not into it today. I'm going to end the stream a little early. Mama Prey's making dinner. And I think I just need a nap. I apologize. I was hoping to do more for Sassy's birthday, but I am exhausted. I feel so bad. I know I have not given you my A game today. But hey, look, Orville Nation just went live. So go head over to Orville Nation and PJ will put on a good show. I promise. JD says, Bird of Prey totally went to downtown on a barn once. It's like dropping a kid at a candy store and tell him it's all free. Yeah. Orville just started. So guys, I feel a hell of a lot less bad. Go over to Orville Nation. I'm going to head over there too. And then I'm going to probably nap early today because I'm just out of it. Qapla, thank you so much for hanging out with me and take care. I'll see you guys around. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.